Hi, folks. Let's look at what happened to Dishman Pharma today. The stock fell considerably over 12, 13% from about 380 down to 324 today. Uh, Stock which has been quite doing quite well in the last few days. We had it in the Capital Mine Premium Momentum portfolio as well. And then this happens. Why did Dishman fall? And the answer to it lies in one of its customers or one of its subsidiaries customers called Clovis. Now, there's a stock called Clovis that's listed in the US, Clovis Oncology. The stock itself has fallen just yesterday from $99 to 30. It's about a 70% drop just yesterday. And the news is that Clovis's supposedly blockbuster drug has had a setback. And one of the setbacks over here is that it has a competing drug for its exact use. The drug is called Rosiletinib, if I can pronounce that right. The drug treats cancer, lung cancer specifically, and its competing drug from AstraZeneca has been found it perhaps has a superior efficacy profile, means it's more efficient. The problem that happened was that this drug, which was supposed to be released in on March 30th of next year, is has been called by FDA for more data. So some of the data that they've requested in a sense is that can you give us confirmed um, responses in the patients that you've been testing? So the problem with what Clovis has been saying so far is that they've only reported responses that were both unconfirmed and confirmed response rates. However, FDA has told Clovis that it would focus solely on confirmed responses. The problem is in the data. If you look at the current confirmed response rate, you're talking about 28 and 34% in the patients that they've been testing with their drug with 9 months durations of response. Whereas Tagrisso, which is AstraZeneca's drug, which treats lung cancer similarly, both are inhibitors, they are have a response rate of 59%. So it looks like this could not be the blockbuster drug it is supposed to be. And a biotech company typically operates on this fact that you get this one drug, there's a one breakthrough, and that pretty much makes or breaks your company. In this case, if it's not a make, then it's a break. And that's what's happened. Dishman's exposure, of course, is not directly, it's through its Swiss arm, which makes the API, the active pharmaceutical ingredient for the drug that Clovis is using. Fortunately, Dishman has actually addressed the problem in a certain way. They've said we have not necessarily we're not expecting any revenue from this drug in the next 2 years, and they are unlikely to see this as a big hit to their bottom lines or to their top lines. In fact, I think on one of the tweets that we had seen, the CEO of Dishman Talk, I think it was on TV, they said that they have only about $2 to $3 million API supply to Clovis Oncology for next year. So it's a little dicey, but what it means is 3 million is about 20 crore rupees. 20 crore rupees is just 1% of the 1,500 crores that Dishman makes on a consolidated basis every year. So it's not a huge impact if it is only $2 or $3 million. And of course, if it's only next year, then the factor is much further on. Dishman, remember, has a much lower PE than its pharma peers. It's at a 21, 22 PE, whereas most pharma players are at the 30 plus PE ranges. So in effect, we may have seen an overreaction, but I believe that market players know a bit more about the situation than perhaps we do, and it is quite likely that some of that news comes in over the next few days. However, this is why Dishman moved down today, and we believe much more will come from Twitter and from the company itself as the stock moves. Let's hope that the stock moves back up, but at this point, Dishman's impact is primarily Clovis. Thanks for watching. Quick 5-minute update on today.